Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at Fernando Torres' new Flashback card. So basically, if you're a fan of Fernando Torres like I was in real life of his, I wouldn't necessarily do this card myself because, as you guys know, I'm currently not really playing Division Rivals or Champs, so there's no real reason for me to get this card. But I am a huge fan of his. It's usually down to him and Steven Gerrard that makes me like Liverpool so much. So not usually, I don't know why I'm saying usually, it's nighttime, so I'm talking weirdly. But yeah, I would do this card if I liked playing the game modes more, because I am a fan of his in that regard. But we're going to be looking at this card from a point of view of looking at the stats and what you should and shouldn't expect from the card. So right off the bat, he has medium work rates, so he will not make many runs for you, but he still will make runs for you because medium is still a very good balance between the two. It's actually kind of nice to have medium because your strikers don't always make crazy runs in behind if you don't set that instruction to them. So because he's set to medium, he's a little bit more conservative in the attack, so that way you can kind of pass the ball off to him more often. And because he does have good physical stats, which hopefully he does in the specifics, he'll be a really fun card to use in that regard. He is a 4-star weak foot, so that's the bare minimum requirement for a striker to be good, because as you guys know, finishing is kind of inconsistent, so you want to have as much possibilities to score with both feet. He is preferred on his right foot, but on his left foot, he'll still be decent as well, so that's nice, right? When you have a 3-star weak foot on your player, it kind of limits your choices in terms of shooting. It kind of makes you have to take like these extra touches and so on and so forth, right? So have to take that into consideration. Excuse me for the yawn. You have to take that into consideration, right? So medium is not necessarily a bad thing. He is also 6'1", so it definitely helps. So we have 6'1" with 90 strength, 77 aggression, 94 jumping, 89 heading accuracy. So his physical stats are very good. 75 stamina is okay because he's a striker. He's also not going to be making too many runs because he is medium, unless you tell him to get in behind the defense, which then he will actually do. But if I use this card, I would probably focus more on the dribbling with him. Although his balance is poor, his acceleration is not that high, because the acceleration, I feel like this year is more important than the sprint speed. So if it was like backwards where his acceleration was 94 and his sprint speed was 86, then maybe you can tell him to get in behind the defense. I know that people are probably going to say, well, the sprint speed is important to get in behind the defense. It's more about the acceleration, because defensive AI kind of goes to your players really quickly, so it's not really worth even getting behind most opportunities, right? Not unless you're using someone like Cristiano Ronaldo. So with this card, the few things that you will notice, that obviously his long passing isn't going to be very good with 56 long passing. His finishing isn't going to be crazy consistent because he does still have 80 composure. So it's only in specific moments that you will notice that, because of the pressure that he feels when the defender is on top of him, right? So because defensive AI is effective, you're going to kind of feel the inconsistency with the shot sometimes. But 89 finishing and shooting stats in general are good, so they might outbalance the composure a little bit. The balance being 58 is going to be a problem because the agility is not high enough to outbalance the balance being low, right? So you will notice that his dribbling is not going to be that responsive, especially if your gameplay feels slow and sluggish. He will not really dribble that quickly. You want someone to be responsive and quick on the ball, and he will not be the type of player for you to do that. But the thing is that even if the game feels slow and sluggish, his physical attributes will definitely help out towards that sluggish play, because Heung-min Son has a striker card where he has decent agility and balance, but it's still not good enough or high enough for him to be like really fast in the dribbles, right? So he kind of makes up for it in other areas, like Torres may be able to compensate with it with the good physical stats. So in regards to doing the Torres card, I'm going to go ahead and check to see how much he costs here. Hopefully it doesn't cost too much, because to be honest, as in a general sense, it's not really worth doing the card because it is an untradeable for a Spanish player. It's Fernando Torres, so that's probably the only reason why you would actually do it. So let's see what we got here. So Flashback Torres costs 271k. So would I spend 271k on Torres' card? So he has poor agility. His composure is 80. He's Spanish. As a fan of his, I would. Would I do it in game if I did play Division Rivals and Foot Champs? I wouldn't do it myself. I think it costs way too much for what his stats offer. I do think that he'll play okay for you in game. I don't think he's going to be terrible. I think he's going to be usable. But I don't think it's worth spending 271k on a card that is going to end up being untradeable, right? So that's what I would say in regards to that. But that's pretty much going to conclude the video for today, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Just a little quick review on whether or not Fernando Torres would be a decent card to use. There's other cards here as well if you guys want me to check them out. There's like the Danny Carvajal's. I haven't checked out any of these cards. So if you guys want me to do a review for these ones, be sure to let me know. But that's going to conclude the video for today, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did enjoy, please drop a thumbs up on it. Subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. And I will see you guys for the next video. Peace. Thanks for watching, dudes. Love you guys.